conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero este amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigué. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Vale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high. Hey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Mocay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, vuela mi dinero.
The Dodgers.
Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, vuela mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong.
Live on YouTube and Twitch. Stream some baseball, why not? Oh, you gotta get started.
Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus cheras hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, baja el edip. Foto tiene fija, la baby en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, vuela mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, vuela mi dinero. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle las hamacas. Salvi, si le tomas es que le está dando vértigo. Esto para acá arriba.
Make sure that was correct. Guarantee I already know who we're gonna play.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X.
I don't get it.
I guess
Rookie, come on.
No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop
Don't
on
want that.
traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse when I'm about to be 22 without a whip I can swing. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with
First game warm-up.
zoning out, cause working out of work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't balling, but it's hard because the cousin's rich, cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to get on the right. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's so my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up.
Marcelo Dina.
Started laughing.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves.
But when it's time to roll, I got my team in back. Forward motion with the money and my goals and dreams attached. Back to fair was not an option, even though they wanted that. A lot of y'all did not deserve my time. Now I want it back.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Fastball in for a strike, and that's how this game gets started.
Watching that.
Yo-1. And there's a foul ball. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And now one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player.
No
One
ball,
out,
one
base
strike.
is empty.
There we go.
Profar
again.
on the
There we
move.
go. There we go.
Makes the
again.
catch
Here
for
we
the
go.
out. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that is that.
Blast one in the left field. Yeah, right to the glove.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar.
You know who our closer's going to be, right?
Gets under it and pops it up. Bush should have this one.
Pearson.
Nabs it. One away. Here is Austin Riley.
Now let's go and light the city up.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In time to Bush. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Second base is right there.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Just missed.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Out right here.
To third.
On the
Tag,
back,
got
get
him. Bang, bang. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Bush. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Sale, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dansby Swanson stands in.
PCI right there on the 8.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's 0-1.
That one fouled off. No score here in the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Horner now. Short hop liner, handled it short. Arcia whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Damn.
Back at Truist Park, digging in. Michael Harris the second. Shota back to work.
They are right now.
And a foul ball.
No, we don't want Braves. We want Cubs.
Swing and a chopper out to short.
Cubs.
Swanson fires over to first.
No.
1 up, 1 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Pitch misses. Ball
Yeah, you
one.
know he went.
Line drive. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ground ball, left side.
Yeah.
Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
He got nothing, Cubs. All right.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Sale, a 6'6 southpaw, 35 years old, and, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So up next, Gage Workman, a switch hitter batting right. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
I'm not swinging at this. This would be a slider. Well, I'm fucking retarded here. That's stupid.
Harris pulls that one down. 2 down. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
No.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
He swings and fouls one off.
Guarantee we couldn't get that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
I think they're a slider.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar makes the play and welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Orlando Arcia. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And next for Atlanta, Brian De La Cruz.
Now, this is a rough start to the inning. It's easy to feel like you're on an island on the mound, but he knows his defense is there to back him up.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Runner holds at second, but they've got something going on here.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
What is he doing over there?
The batter now, Austin Riley.
Now let's go and light the city.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. This one in the air center field for Armstrong. Sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And that ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, Ian Happ up to hit. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. The Cubbies trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop on it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Dude, they ain't throwing any fastball. Slider.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Yeah, I told you.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
And that is that. Back at Truist Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Marcelo Zuna. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. Amaya makes the catch. One down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Rudder takes off. Pitching for a strike.
Throw it.
High leg kick. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner at second here. One gone. Outside. And that's ball 1. Inside move to second. And he dives back in safely.
Make sure you're paying attention.
Man at second. To third. Workman. Handles. Throws to first. And Albies is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that is out of play. Check swing, called strike.
Yeah.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop, third strike. Not in time. He's safe. Hung up in a rundown now.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
He's strike for third. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He's in there.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Tucker makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Swanson digs in. Sale back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs.
Let's see here. I got it.
Just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's all he's doing.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Corner swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Yeah. You're giving it.
In the dirt.
0-2.
Swanson on at first. Nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another.
All right, swing.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Struck out swinging his first time. He was late there, strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. We head to the bottom of
Throw it to them, Lo.
the 5th. Here's Profar now. Profar hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Profar gets a piece there. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And the batter now, Matt Olson, 1 for 2. Late swing, foul to the left. Pickoff moved to second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A shot to the opposite field. It's 6-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man.
Yeah, all low pitches.
I'm trying to stop cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of it. All of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But that's not the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't want to tell you that. I try to fight it doesn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your lessons, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. And I don't want to tell you that.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells.
Huh? Let's see what this guy's got.
And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway from Queens. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Oh, power hitter right here.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Senga, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger hammers one. Deep to right. Hits the fence.
All right.
Soto gets it back in quickly, and they put up the stop sign at second.
What are you doing?
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Goldie steps into the box. First pitch misses. 1-0. Lindor sends it across to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That's a strike next to the sweeper. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Bellinger is in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
What do you mean? Shut the fuck
Throw to
up.
second,
He's
not
safe.
in time. He's there easily. Makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and now Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team. Inning hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground, Cabrera. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out number 1. Here's Juan Soto. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive. You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won the Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Foul ball.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
That's down and in. Soto off the first with 2 away.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now it's Mark Vientos. In the dirt, but kept close.
Nope.
And that one hammered, ranging back.
Yeah.
Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Everybody's throwing low.
A little bit high. And the count is 1-1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ben Rice in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Down and in, moved his feet.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Anyway, I hope.
Swung on, belted. No! That one's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Tosses to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Wells stands in here, takes ball one low.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh, come on.
Fires over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Out to short, Lindor. The throw to first, and that is
perfect.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Jesse Winker. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Well, how good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
That one the other way. Chisholm. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And makes the play, and that's out number. Back here at Citi Field. On to the 3rd inning. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Senga back to work. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
No, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
I like the first one he threw me.
And Belly goes down on strikes. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
Yeah.
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 away. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. RBI single his last time up. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. It's 5-zip. So up next, Anthony Volpe. Pulls that one foul.
You're welcome.
2 outs, base is empty.
2 home runs.
Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Outside.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And bottom of the inning, and now it's Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off.
Perfect tip.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Just missed. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. On the ground to Jazz. Over to Goldie. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And the first offering is not close.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This guy can't pitch. Come on, ball 4 here.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. He's already homered here in this one. And that one missing low. Rice goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The 1-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
You're welcome. Oh, that's what
Dominguez leads off second with nobody out.
Don't let this guy down.
Out towards right center field. Soto sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Oswaldo Cabrera will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one in the air center field. Siri in position. And there's 2 down.
That airplane flies over every time.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1
Runner at second, 2 down.
Right there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Alvarez makes the grab. And we're back. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Back to back. All right, here, bud. Sit down with a high fastball.
And that one is in there, called strike 3.
Right.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
What are you doing? Oh, wait. Oh, it says waiting for somebody. Like, what's my game doing?
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No. I didn't know what pitch I was
it's fouled away.
I was waiting for.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Really nice job with two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Judge cutting across. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That misses. 1-1. Nimmo stands at second with 2 gone. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Okay, I'm saying, yeah,
a little bit
that's
with
what
that
I'm
front
doing.
shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that.
Threw it by him. Back here in Queens, ready
come on,
now for the
guys.
5th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Come on, you got more power than that, bud.
Soto makes the grab, 1 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And there are 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
That was late.
Soto drops into the glove, and that back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That catches the corner.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri, went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one, 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's early by a mile.
Back to the top of the Mets order, Francisco Lindor now at the plate. That one ripped, but foul.
He's way early on that.
Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
That one lifted to left. Dominguez sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a foul ball.
Simple bet.
0-2 now as he swings through.
You're looking like them, man.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And it's through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Perfect.
Back-to-back base hits. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. First and second here, no outs.
That's a ball.
You know, these Yankees digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've...
Oh, what are you doing? Changing your pitcher? Probably.
Logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Sweeper.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Watch these sweepers.
First and second, no outs. And we're the top half of the sixth. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Good battle.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
No.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Throw to second. Ow! In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Tosses to first. And we're back. Juan Soto now. Leiter back to work. And that one almost got him. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground right side. Over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Here's Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
The Yanks leading by 4 here in the bottom of the sixth. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
Chase that sucker.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
And
that'll fall for a base hit. The throw into second, safe at second, and he gets back in.
Hits like that.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos.
Hey!
This one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Alonso, the lead runner out at second. Nimmo at first, one gone. There's the swing and a miss.
Good late save.
They said
kink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Like fastballs, huh? You haven't seen one of them for a while.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And the batter now, Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And Winker is set down. That ends the frame. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Strike one. Young, a 6'3" lefty, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one pulled foul.
Sweeper.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off.
He gets this with the off speed first.
Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Another hit it, then strike out.
Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
Sweeper.
2 down, base is empty.
Judge.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Cut on and mid.
Come on, bro.
Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
It's 0-1. That one missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger sizing it up. Hooks it away for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Foul ball there. And there's a foul ball.
Off speed.
One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Here's Francisco Lindor. First offering and it just misses. Siri at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. On the ground to Jazz. Whips it to first. Lindor ready to begin the 8th. Bellinger up to hit.
Now throw that sweeper again.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
The 0-1.
There you go.
This one looks like trouble, and that's going to get into the corner.
Yep.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Yeah, throw that sweeper again. Oh, what are we doing here? This guy got fastball, slider, 2-2. Okay.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball to the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those could find a hole and get you a knock.
Volpe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. There goes the runner. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here.
3 home runs.
And they boost their lead. It's 9-1.
No, dude, they quit. They quit. They quit. All right. Oh, yeah. I'll be right back.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of my, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart and take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right out, you shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off with one love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. You're gonna leave me. Don't go back in my heart, just tear me apart, take it or leave it. Don't go back in my heart, just tear me apart, you're gonna leave me.
I need help.
Don't go back in my heart, just tear me apart, take it or leave it.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the teeth. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make a dance by myself now. Is it our love? Sets my soul on fire. Is it our love? An empty glass is what I find. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Shelf now. Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Self now. Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?
All right. Hey, hurry up, man.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh, no.
First pitch coming your way next.
Why? I hate that. Come on, really?
Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, if you really with
Why
the
did
city,
that
say what
feel
up,
like
no.
that?
I just like need motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting when you.
All right, ready to go here. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. There's a strike at the knees. And we're underway.
I know.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Way high there, and the count's full. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and that's the first out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that clips the inside corner. Ohtani, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
No.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Oh.
He's not stopping. On his way home. Save.
Seriously,
he
dude,
comes
what the
all
fuck are
the
we
way
doing?
around for an
Where you at?
inside.
That's fucking retarded, dude. Goes to the kitchen. I have to deal with that. I quit the game because it was Dodgers against the Dodgers. Yeah, I quit the game because it was Dodgers against Dodgers. Yeah, it was Dodgers against Dodgers. I'm like, no, I'm not playing that. But we'll do them again. Yeah, I heard it. See if I can hit it over the green wall. So these idiots put mulch bags out there, but they don't lay the mulch yet. Fucking retarded asses. Oh, I swear those neighbors are so fucking weird. Some fucking idiot was putting crap down in his yard. Yeah, of course it is. Right, the people we just had.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Yeah, very good.
Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Fought off foul. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Run away on the street.
I need to go in here and fix it again. I need to go to my actual settings and do it.
Strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Cole measures 6 feet 4 inches. 34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Welts makes the grab, 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Freddie Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Ball.
2 out, space is empty.
2 balls, no strikes.
The tag, and he's out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Boston, on the hill here
Oh,
today, Shohei
Ohtani.
Ohtani.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime you
Give me
have
that
5
sweeper
pitches to
here.
work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel
That's
for
down,
all of those
that's the
pitches,
ball.
or is he just
Excuse me.
able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Betts fires across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. It's Aaron Judge now.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Judge waits. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers
That's the ball.
outside.
1-2.
Come on now.
Swings through it, and that's a
Oh,
strikeout.
big boy.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate.
That one to me again.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball.
Really good take,
All right,
especially
so
with
yeah,
2
that.
strikes.
1-2.
Give it to me.
Fouls it back
Oh.
with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball, still a 1
bro.
and 2 count.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Where he's at? What do you mean?
Top of the second, here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Okay, Bob.
Cole back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Hey, what's up, bud? Good boy.
Next offering is fouled back.
Hey, better. Get that golf club out.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that's through there for a strike. Cole, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Makes the grab for the second out. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here. And that funky Muncie hits one out. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. So 2 down. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Up and in, 1-0. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think the guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. To first, it's short hops him.
Good stuff.
Bottom half of inning number 2. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Trying to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
2-0.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2.
Double.
And he'll reach second with 1 away.
He was all over that one. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses on the fastball. Top half of the 3rd inning. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Yeah, we don't get any other team.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, playing against other people.
A run into right, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it.
Oh, and now a wild pitch.
Oh, let's go.
But no advance.
Nope,
that's ball 1. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Conforto gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away.
That's the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline but lay off of that pitch.
Turns and fires to Betts. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Tommy Edman. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Throws to first, and they get Edman. Back here in Boston as we go to the last of the third. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice, late on that fastball. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One down, base is empty.
That's a pop-up.
Hernandez under it. Out, number 2. Back to the top of the lineup, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And that is that.
Hell, it's like that's all we play.
Back here at Fenway Park. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Okay.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. Here's Taylor.
Oh, no. It's nothing. No. Oh, he has a 12. Yeah. Oh, wait. We will wait. Good for you. Why does it do that? Why does it show 18? I'm not playing 18. Does it every time. 25, thank you. Finally.
We've got so much. We could all be having so much fun. We are one. From the very start, we were. Deep down in your heart, we were. And that's the way it is.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year, and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house because I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician. guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in it. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you.